Hey, boys and girls, it's Mrs. P, and I'm coming back to read to you from Stef Soto, Taco Queen, written by Jennifer Torres. And we are up to chapter 4, and I'm going to start reading. Julia's house, behind a tall wrought iron gate, looks like it belongs on a different planet than mine, which is small and painted pink. But really, it's only a few blocks away. Our grandparents were friends back in Mexico, and it was Julia's dad who owned the construction company where Papi used to work. When we were little, before Tia Perla, Mommy used to drive Julia to school every morning and bring her back to our house every afternoon. Julia and I would haul Mommy's old purse and dress shoes to the front porch and pretend we were actresses, or bankers, or spies. Julia always decided, but it was always pretty fun. Then, when we got to 7th grade, Julia decided she was too old for a babysitter and persuaded her parents to let her take the bus to school. Not the school bus, the real public bus. She's the only one in our class who does, and it's just about her favorite thing to talk about. She flutters into class seconds after the bell rings, blows her bangs off her forehead, and sighs, "Oh, Miss Barlow, I am so sorry I didn't get here in time, but my bus was running late." Like it's her own personal bus. Or at lunchtime, when she stands at the end of the table, tapping her foot on the linoleum until we all take a break from our conversation and look up. "You'll never believe," she begins after she's sure she has everyone's attention, "what happened on my bus." Yeah, like anyone's even interested. But the thing is, a lot of people are interested, even me. It's like she's living the 7th grade version of the glamorous lives we used to act out on my front porch. On Tuesday afternoon, I see Julia in the hallway yanking books from her locker and shoving them in her backpack. "I can't believe he kept us after class," she fumes to Maddie, who's leaning against the lockers, coiling glossy black hair around her finger. Maddie is new this year and glued herself to Julia on the very first day. Arthur knows her from Sunday school, but still, she pretty much left her old reputation behind when she came to St. Scholastica. Was she first pick or last when they chose teams in PE? Was she ever sent home with head lice? Did she always win the spelling bee? If she started wearing feathers in her hair, would everyone else start wearing feathers too? We don't know. Maddie has nothing to live down and nothing to live up to. I'm more than a little jealous. "Ugh," Julia grumbles when she can't get her backpack zipped. "I'm going to miss my bus." I consider pretending I didn't hear, but she seems really upset, so I stop next to her locker. "Julia, if you need a ride, my dad can take you home." Julia and Maddie lock eyes for a moment. "No thanks," Julia blinks. She slings her navy blue cardigan over her shoulder and goes back to wrestling with her backpack. I shrug and walk down the hall. I'm only a few steps away when I hear Maddie ask, Why don't you just go with her? Didn't you used to carpool or something?" And Julia slams her locker shut. "Seriously? There's just no way. I mean, Stef and her truck smell like old tacos. What is she, the taco queen?" I didn't turn around. I pretend not to hear, but my cheeks burn. Julia's always been bossy and kind of a show-off, but never straight up mean. I glance right, then left. No one's looking, so I pull my ponytail over my shoulder, bury my nose into it, and take a cautious whiff. Vanilla citrus blossom shampoo. So there. But I have to admit, isn't there just the faintest whiff of burnt tortilla mixed in? As soon as Papi and I get home, a few hours later, I change out of my uniform and throw all of it, white blouse, plaid skirt, blue cardigan, into the dryer with 3 Lavender Breeze dryer sheets, just to be safe. Whoops, that was up there. Sorry. I try not to let Julia get to me, but after a week, I'm still not convinced that I don't smell like Tia Perla. Before school starts, I wait outside our classroom with my sweater balled up under my arm. I stop Arthur and Amanda before they can step inside. "Come over here." "Come over here," I demand, taking them by their wrists and dragging them around the corner. "Now smell this." I shove the cardigan under their noses. They look at each other and then back at me. Go on, I say, shaking the sweater. Smell it. Can you imagine one of your friends shoving their sweater under your nose and telling you just to smell it? Okay, anyway, they both take a sniff. Okay, Amanda looks up. That was awesome, Stef, and totally not weird at all. Are we allowed to go to class now? But does it smell like tacos? I demand, shaking the sweater again. Am I the taco queen? Arthur had just taken a gulp of orange juice from a cardboard carton. It shoots out of his nose and across the tile floor, and he bursts out laughing. Taco queen, he sputters, wiping his hand across his lips. Amanda considers it and then leans in for another smell. Not tacos, but I like it. What detergent do your parents use? I roll my eyes. No help at all. As we're walking to Miss Barlow's room for language arts, I tell them what I overheard Julia say. Darn it. Arthur can't stop laughing, but Amanda groans. Why would you even listen to her? You know she dislikes being the center of attention. I nod. Yeah, I know, right? Still, Julia's words cling to me like a stale smell. Amanda has her soccer team. Arthur has his music. Julia has her independence. And it seems like all I have is Tia Perla. Somehow, I have to find a way to wipe off the stain she's leaving on my reputation. Okay, we'll come back next week for Chapter 5.